Hi, I'm Vince VITRANO with your TMJ4 News headlines. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers has just declared another public health emergency for Wisconsin, and with it, Emergency Order Number 1, a statewide mask mandate. It will be for people indoors and not in a private residence. The order is set to begin Saturday morning. Milwaukee Fire and Police Commission wants to change the police standard operating procedures, basically the rule book for how officers operate. The FPC held a special meeting with community leaders and police to look at changing community policing policies. It comes as cities across the country are calling for police reform following the death of George Floyd and national protests. Community members say Milwaukee has a list of police reforms that started since the police shooting death of Dontre Hamilton.
This is the time, this is the day, this is the hour that things are really going to change, not only for Milwaukee, but for this country.
There's a pool of ability within the community that is also necessary in elevating public safety so that there's not such a strong reliance on law enforcement only.
The Fire and Police Policies and Standards Committee will meet today. Big topic that'll be discussed will be the Milwaukee Police Department's community-oriented policing policy, among other reforms suggested. That meeting starts at 5:30. Cedarburg Schools starting to roll out its return to school plan, and it gives parents and students a choice. Students can go back to class in person, or parents can choose to keep them at home. If the kids do go back, they will be required to wear a mask. The complete re-entry plan will be presented to the board next week. Meanwhile, Milwaukee, Racine, Wauwatosa, other school districts as well, preparing to start the year totally virtual. Today, Milwaukee Public Schools monthly board meeting will discuss how to manage the pandemic this fall. We should also get an update about what remote learning will look like at MPS. The meeting begins at 6:30 tonight. That will be streamed online. Brewers day off today as they head back to Milwaukee for tomorrow's home opener. Last night, the crew rallied behind starting pitcher Brandon Woodruff, who struck out 10 batters in just over 6 innings of work. Home runs from Ben Gamel and Keston Hiura lifted the Brewers to a 3-0 win. Now 3-3 on the young season, which continues with a 1:10 first pitch tomorrow against the Cardinals. No fans at Miller Park, so things will look a little bit different. Instead of a first pitch, they will have a ceremonial first cheer with special guests raising a glass on the video board. The Johnsonville Racing Sausages will be on a road schedule, showing up at surprise locations throughout the Milwaukee area during the 6th inning. And Brewers players will have their children taking responsibility of the play ball kid this season, with video from players' families playing on the big screen. Let's get out to Storm Team 4. Meteorologist Brian Isnansky. I think probably safe to say this will be one of the warmest opening days on record tomorrow.
Pretty close, I would say so. I mean, I think back to a couple of the last ones, we didn't do too well. 30s, some snow showers. Yeah, at least 30, 40 degrees warmer today. Day planner for today, we're looking at temperatures eventually climbing into the upper 70s for all of southeastern Wisconsin, and then by 10 o'clock, 72. Beautiful day. I mean, relatively cooler compared to where we've been. We've been in the middle 80s all week long, so a little cooler for today. Now, good day to head to the beach weather-wise. However, that northeast wind is just right, that it's causing some rip currents out on Lake Michigan, so just stay out of the water. Today there is a beach hazard statement from the National Weather Service, so a good idea to be safe and stay out of the water.